guys, Chad here with the 2018 RMZ 450. We're here at Ride Park, and today what we're going to do is let a good A-grade rider have a ride of the bike, and he's going to give us his feedback on the bike. And what we're going to do is fine tune for a A-grade rider for this particular bike. Today Ryan's going to ride the bike first with standard clicker positions. He's going to come back, give us his feedback, tell us where he thinks it could be better, and we're going to fine tune from there.
So my name's Ryan Shadbolt. I'm from Swan Hill in Victoria. Last year I won the A-grade 450 state championship. I was riding a Suzuki RMZ 450 last year, 2017 model. Today we're out here at Ride Park riding the 2018 RMZ 450. I haven't ridden this bike before, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. All the settings are standard at the moment, so I'm keen to get out there and see how it feels.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's good. It's a long bike. Probably the only bad thing is I'm finding when I'm going into a deep rut, it sort of wants to stand up a little bit instead of
Right, you think, how are you feeling with your braking bumps and stuff?
There's not many braking bumps out there yet.
Right.
But, it's fairly stable coming in. It's a little bit unstable. A lot of the ruts when they finish gets off and they get out onto the flat, the front wants to keep sort of tucking once they get out of the
Right, you're finding it diving in a little bit too fast initially, like the initial dive of the fork.
It sort of dives in and then it wants to stand me up.
Okay. So it's sort of unsettling you and then
it's not bad, I'm still hitting the ruts alright, but you probably would have noticed that one.
Alright, let's try.
It jumped in.
Alright, what we're going to do is go in a little bit on the low speed comp, just to hold the fork up a little bit more initially. How are you finding the shock?
Yeah, it seems alright. It's brewed me a little bit higher over all the jumps and stuff.
What's it like on the square sharp edge bumps?
Not really anything out there yet.
Nothing like that? It feels alright on the big landings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've gone anywhere.
Alright, we'll go and try that.
Yeah.
What Ryan was complaining about was that the initial fork was just diving in just a little bit too much. So what we've done is just gone one click harder on the compression just to help hold the fork up in the stroke. And we're going to let him have a go at that. We'll try that slightly firmer on the shock first, and then we'll get some feedback, and then what we can do is we can put the plug in and give that a run. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's try that. Right. How's the track there now?
Yeah, it's a lot rougher out there now. It's totally changed. So.
Okay. How's the fork feeling to you at the moment? Are you starting to feel the smaller bumps on the track now?
Yeah, definitely. It feels really good in the deeper ruts.
Right.
Like there's one before this big bowl turn. Then the deeper ruts is really nice and it's hooking up good. But in the sort of shallower ruts, it's wanting to keep turning out wide, sort of like towards the end of the rut, it's going to keep wanting to turn to the outside.
Do you feel like the front end's a bit high at the moment then?
Possibly, yeah. Does that mean just dropping the edge a little bit? Or?
Well, the other thing is, have you got a generally high feeling in the front generally as well at the moment?
Probably is a little bit more than a KTM maybe.
Right.
From what I'm used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's quickly try this in the rear first.
Yeah, but I want to do that change for the rear as well.
Yeah, so let's try that first and then go from there. All right, go and try that. Okay guys, we just finished testing with the 2018 RMZ with Ryan. What we found was he found, as an expert A-grade rider, he found the fork was just a little bit soft initially, so he bumped the compression up 2 clicks. Basically that helped hold the fork up initially, gave him more confidence in the corner, stopped the initial dive because he's coming into the corner so much harder than obviously your average guy. So basically what he found was the bike was a lot more sure-footed in the corners. We made just a couple of things with the ride height in the rear. We raised the rear slightly just to help hold it up. So basically those ride height numbers in the back are super critical. So when you get your RMZ, make sure that it's got 30mm static sag, so that's the best starting point for a rider between 75 to 85 kilos geared up. And basically apart from that, it's just a matter of keeping the simple things like your air blade out of the forks and stuff like that. But Ryan's been really happy with what we've done already, and he says the bike as a standard package is very good.
So at the start of the day, obviously the track was pretty smooth. It was hard to tell, but I noticed in the deeper ruts that the front end of the bike was really soft, and I was just struggling to turn in the corners because it was wanting to push right through the rut. So we went a little bit harder on the front, and it just made the bike stay in the rut a little bit nicer. And then with the rear of the bike, I just felt like it was a little bit rough in the corner, and it was booting me over the jumps and that sort of stuff. So we changed a little bit of stuff with the ride height, and made that bike sit up a little bit nicer in the rear coming into the corners. And by the end of the day, I was really happy with it.